just before the lunch break, we were going to have an actress coming to the States. It's Kristín Þóra. She had thought so much about what success is. She started with one stand-up show, and that was the plan, but it ended up being on the biggest hall in the National Theatre for 120 people, full houses, and it's running for the second year, and she's going to take a quick shot from this play that is called Red Light, and she's going to explain why it's called the Red Light. Kristín Þóra, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, I was hoping that Mrs. Nicola Sturgeon would be here because I grew up in Scotland. Are there any Scots here tonight or today? Hello? Hello from a Dundonian. I once saw Scotland, tough people, tougher weather. So can you imagine how tough we Icelanders are? We're like the toughest of the toughest. Because the wind here, it's like always in your face. I have traveled abroad, and sometimes I feel like I'm walking this way, have wind in my face, then I turn around and it's in my back. In Iceland, it's like you look to the left, wind in the face. Look to the right, wind in the face. It's always in your face. So, yes, and because I'm an actress, you probably think I'm really comfortable being here. I also want to tell you that I grew up in England also, in London. Anybody here from England, London? Oh, hello. And this is my Icelandic accent, because I live here. So if my accent is traveling a lot, it's not a theatrical trick, it's not planned, it's just my brain freaking out. It's just, what is she doing, please? Because you maybe think that I'm comfortable because I'm an actress to stand here and talk. I'm absolutely terrified, absolutely terrified. And I was walking here and it's like a part of my brain was like, they're lions. And then there came another part of my brain was like, no, it's a Wellbeing Economy Forum. There are only people trying to make the world a better place. But my brain was like, okay, I'm just gonna make her hands shake a little bit and make her forget everything she's gonna say, just to be ready, okay. But I'm a very stressful person. And because I'm an actress, you think I like doing new things, exploring. No, I hate doing new things. My first reaction is always no, 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 because of the stress. I'm a stressful person. I take actions in stress. I act in stress, act stress. You know, I'm an actress and act stress. That's just me, it's just me. You know, it's just, and then I get excited. It's just always like, no. And I did the whole show about stress. It was written in a total panic. I had followed my gut feeling after my burnout that I was going to choose wisely what I do. And I followed my gut feeling. And the project was cancelled. So I had no money at all, you know. And there was coming Christmas. Christmas was coming, and I was like, oh my God. It isn't a stand-up because I didn't have budget for a set design. That's really the only reason it was a stand-up. And I just love imagining that my voice would whisper back when I was in this total panic. It would whisper back, no worries, you're gonna do a stand-up about the biology of the autonomic nervous system and it's gonna be a hit. I always said, show me some respect, inner wisdom, this is serious, I mean it. And they would say, no, then you're gonna get so interested in well-being. You're gonna go to school in positive psychology, meet beautiful friends, and you will see how art will help the well-being. I'm so excited for you. I would say, inner wisdom, please don't make a fool of me. This is important. But it's 120 shows because people want the calmness. They want to learn. But here I want to talk a little bit about success, personal success. And that was very clear for me. I had a very clear idea of what success was. It was being busy, being wanted, and being slightly exhausted, but in a cool way, you know, high-functioning exhaustion. I'm talking about my eyes are burning, but I show up. You know, operation in the morning with anesthesia, but I am on stage by 8 o'clock in the evening. I'm talking about that kind of function, people. I am talking about that kind of strength. And my success was really related to my goals, and they were really clear. They were very clear. One goal was to be wanted as an actress, you know, that I would be cast, get job security, know that the phone would ring, and I worked really hard to get there. And I got there. job security, amazing roles, steady work. I was wanted. Never felt wanted, but that's a whole other story. I went with, I talked to my therapist about that. That's way too personal, but you know. Another goal, awards and nominations. And it wasn't, you know, being the winner, but I wanted recognition, to know that I was taken seriously. I am 5'2", I have a baby face, I always have my heart on the sleeve, you know. I was like, I wanted to know people take me seriously. I'm in it for really, I'm serious. And I worked really hard to improve on my craft. And I got there. All of a sudden I was getting nominations and awards. And I have to say, I kind of recommend, it is fun, it is fun. But I realized what worked best, and my career just took off, was when I had a higher purpose. That is not about me. It's about making characters that move people, making characters that people see themselves in, to see other people in, understand each other better, connect. And I went all in that purpose, you know. It was like all in. I gave everything. And if I didn't feel like everybody was moved, it was shit. I was a failure, so good one. And I'm a mother of 3. When I was in drama school, I was asked, what's your dream role? And I always answered, mother. I love being a mother. It was a big dream of mine since I was a child. And I wanted to be the best mother in the world, which adds a tiny pressure to the nervous system, you know, a little bit. And I wanted to be a role model, to show my children that you can follow your passion. With hard work and passion, you can be in a field where there's no job security, no problem. And I wanted to be a role model because I'm a woman. I have a son and 2 children. I wanted to show them that women can work. It's a privilege not all women in the world have. It's a privilege I have because of women who walked before me. And I worked a lot, like impressively a lot, you know, like I told you, impressively a lot. And so I was doing everything right. I had like the higher purpose and trying to make a difference and just going and going. And when I was almost achieving my goals, I changed it, you know, raised the bar so I could never embrace it, never get the goal. If I got the goal, I never relaxed and said, okay, well done, what's the next step? No, just always aim higher, aim higher. And I'm driving in the traffic. And then I get to this traffic light and I see it's a red light. I know it's red, I know the color red, but I can't remember what it means. I couldn't remember what red in the traffic light means. I was in a burnout, exhaustion. But it's a really strange feeling to realize that you're functioning. Well, obviously I wasn't functioning at the red light, but until then, I had been functioning. But I was completely disconnected to my own experience. I was completely disconnected to myself, to my feelings, and it broke my heart to see and realize and admit that it had disconnected me from the people I love the most, from nature, and I wasn't really successful. So I was forced to learn something new. Not to push, but to listen. My mouth is really dry. But I'm in eustress, good stress. I was forced to connect. And burnout is a very humbling experience, I have to tell you, because everything that you want to be identified by is taken. Oh, thank you so much. My eustress is just... Thank you. Can we give him an applause? You're not lions, you're not lions. Okay, so burnout is a very humbling experience because everything you want to be identified for is taken away. You're not impressive, you're not productive, you're not helpful. You're just a human being with a totally overwhelmed nervous system. And that is where my idea of success shifted, completely shifted. And today, it's not doing more, achieving more, or even awards. But now I have to stop and tell you, I had a test last week. If I had been here a week ago on Thursday, I would tell you awards don't matter to me. I don't care. Not at all, not at all. But last Friday, there came the nominations for the TV and Film Awards in Iceland. And a few days before, they started the buzz, but I'm so deep, I don't care, I'm so connected that I don't care about the awards, I don't care. And it came the buzz, I think you're going to be nominated. I was like, I don't care. Not for me, I'm in a higher purpose. And I wasn't nominated. And for a few minutes, I felt like a failure. Okay, it was hours. If my husband was here, he would tell you it was 2 days. My diary would tell you it was 5 days. But not all the time. Just there came this voice, oh, failure, you disappointed. And that's why it was so important that I have already defined what is success for me. What are my values? It's not success, it's fun, it's nice. So it's really clear for me that success today is just really, I mean it, I'm talking about the micro success, personal success. It's eating dinner on a Monday night with my family, and I'm there. I'm just there. I'm mentally and physically, I am there. And I'm still very ambitious, I am. I still want to make a difference in what I'm doing. I want to move people, but I can't do it if I'm not there. It's not selfish, it's really important. It's called self-respect. Today, success for me is learning positive psychology with my completely chaotic brain. And I enjoy it. I'm there. I can feel pain and sorrow, and I'm there. I can be there for other people. I feel joy and happiness, and I'm there. I can be happy for other people. Say congratulations on your nomination. It's so much fun. I hope you embraced it, because I know you worked a lot. Oh my God, it's so much fun being in this uplifting state. And it's not corny, it's just my truth. It's just my total truth. And I think that maybe the most successful of life being are trees, especially the tree outside my bedroom window. I've been watching this tree, and it's a leafless tree. It's a tree that loses all its leaf in wintertime. And right behind that tree is a pine tree. If human beings were a tree, my husband would be a pine tree. He's like always green. Winter green, summer green, Christmas, he is just green. I am not a pine tree. I'm like, I lose my leaves, they grow again, I lose my leaves, I blossom. And I'm watching the tree in the Icelandic weather. And the branches are just going everywhere, to the right, to the left, everywhere, it's going there. And it's just there. It's there. It's connected. It's rooted. It is giving the earth. And it's taking from the earth. It's there. Just waiting for its time to blossom. And maybe, and for me, that is the ultimate success. Then the leaves come, wind is still there, rooted, connected. I wish you all the same quiet, rooted, connected success as the tree outside my bedroom window, because I truly believe that is how we will make the world a better place. Thank you. Enjoy. Embrace each other. I love you.
Thank you so much, Kristín. This was. I did ask her last year, but then it took you a year to come here, and we've been studying positive psychology together, and it's been amazing to follow your journey and continue. Thank you so much for what you gave us here. Thank you so much.
Thank you.